managed to break in from upstairs. Took the spray paint, sprayed in the blocks, smashed the fucking window, sprayed on here, cracked this window, broke the blocks. Fucking nightmare. What's going on, guys? It's Cal here from Sabers. This is the next episode of the warehouse vlog series development. We have had a big major development in the last week, not necessarily to do with the building itself, but we did have some vandalism done on the building. I got a notification on my Ring camera, which we've got inside. It will go when there's motion detected, and usually I think it's like a cat or a fox or something, but it was actually someone inside the warehouse. Looked like an adult in the warehouse. Turns out a group of kids sort of in the local area had managed to scale the scaffolding. They walked around the scaffolding, smashed the window, got inside, took some green spray paint and decided to start vandalising the side of the building. So you can obviously see their distaste for the local police force here with "fuck the feds" on the side. They also went up there and sprayed some different tags and stuff, but unfortunately the flats next door, they decided to put some more stuff there. If you on a garage, fuck feds on the bins, you know, it's just totally unnecessary. We drove down quickly, you know, tried to confront them. Bloody rapscallions! Obviously you can't touch kids. Let me rephrase that. It's against the law to touch a minor under the age of 18 if they're committing a crime, so don't get the wrong idea. So we had to come down and kind of scare them really, because we're knocking this down anyway. Really, we didn't want them to come back and clean. We just gave them a bit of a scare and said, look, if you come back, we will pursue like prosecution, or try to give them a little bit of a warning to say, don't come back. If you do, then we'll probably take it further. That was kind of one of the major things that happened. Got to try and find a way to secure this a little bit better. Obviously, it's very dangerous if the kids are there. If one of them gets hurt or falls, I think we become responsible for it because we haven't made the site safe enough. We're going to be keeping a closer eye now and making sure that they don't come back. So hopefully that will get sorted. So the kids are sort of like from around here. Some of them come from another area of Sutton. Usually when there's like parks next door like there, you get kids that want to just, you know, they get a bit bored, they see scaffolding and they want to come and play. Like, there's not really much to do in that park. I don't even know what kids do these days. They might still be doing, I don't know, parkour or whatever. Parkour! 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 Tree run 360 backflip. Parkour! Thankfully, we've managed to get a lot of the groundworks done, get the pipes in, get it backfilled. Fortunately, UK Power did come and they refused to put the cable in and make the connection because the site wasn't safe enough. Unfortunately, we did have to pay a fine for that. So if you can guess what the fine was, leave a comment below. And again, we'll leave like a £20 off coupon for the person who's closest to that. It wasn't cheap, but that's just the unfortunate side of building. These issues crop up sometimes. There's not really much we could do about it. Poor planning is all it can be put down to, really. We learned a big lesson. We've got to pay the cost. We have paid the cost, and they're going to come back to do that. That black pipe that's just sticking out there is enough slack for them to put their cable in. They'll go all the way under. On the other side of that wall, we built a dedicated box just for making that connection for the new 3-phase power. So we've got our handyman Liam here doing the manhole cover right now. So we finished off the manhole obviously with the drainage. We did have to excavate a bit more. We had to dig more to the left and more to the right to open up that space a little bit. You could say it was prime real estate for the mob.
What do we do with the bodies?
You could fit 3 bodies in there. We're gonna finish the manhole cover, get that put on. We've got a nice cast iron manhole cover. Then we're just gonna raise this up a little bit more. If you see this line that we've put in, this is gonna be kind of the new level. So basically, when we're doing the new building, the new foundations, we use engineering brick on the base, and then we've got the facing brick that sits on top. So where you see that, the darker orange bricks is the engineering level, and then we've got the nice facing bricks that sit on top. The ground, all this soil and mud and everything is going to come up to that level of the engineering bricks. We'll go inside now and we'll have a look upstairs to see where those little minions managed to break in. Right now, a big issue that we've got quite a lot of rubbish on site, loads of old timber here. You know, sometimes you get into the midst of doing a job and then people are just chucking stuff left, right and centre. So we're going to get some skips here next week, tidy all this rubbish up. All this kind of rubbish we need to get rid of. We're digging some new bases here because we are going to remove that wall that's just on that side. This old roof that used to be here was just leaking. There was water coming down everywhere. And we're going to start planning to get this asbestos taken off next week and also have a new roof coming on here, make this area nice and dry, watertight, no issues of any sort of moisture damage or anything like that. Here's where they managed to break in. Got smashed windows, green spray paint, smashed blocks, they cracked this other window. It's an absolute nightmare. They managed to get around the scaffolding on the other side of the wall side where we were at earlier, walk around, come around here, climb down and just smash through the window on the scaffolding, opened the handle here and then just came in. When we caught them on the Sunday, they're just trying to clean it off. They even tried to use Sillet Bang. And unfortunately, the dirt was not gone. Bang, and the dirt is gone. So the plan for next week is to start preparing this area for the new roof structure. So we do have a roofer already who's happy to come and do the roof, but we need to make sure the structure's in place first. So as I mentioned before, downstairs, there is asbestos in our ceiling.
We have asbestos in our ceiling. We have asbestos in our ceiling.
And we need to remove that asbestos to make sure that this area can be nice and clear for this new structure to be on. We've ordered the steels, we've got to get them all cut and fabricated, put them all along here in that new shape, and the roofers can come and lay the new roof on top. The roof is probably going to take 6 to 8 weeks to complete, maybe longer, but when that's done, it's going to be a massive step forward. We'll have this whole area nicely watertight, put the skylights in, the roof lights, all those kind of nice things, and we'll finally have one of the biggest tasks in the entire job finished. Keep watching. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Like the video if you're enjoying this kind of content. We want to hear back from you guys to know that we're doing something good here in sharing this information with you if you do find it interesting, and we will see you in the next update. Peace.
What do we do with the... Why are you laughing?
Sorry, I won't look this time, I promise.
Why are you laughing? I'm
Okay,
trying
we'll
my
do it.
best
Okay.
here.
Jamie, it's too high up.
Cal, just let go, mate. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.